Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Zane, and on this channel I react to videos that interest me. So if that sounds like your thing, please make sure you subscribe right now and give this video a big thumbs up because I already know you're going to enjoy it. So I like it when I see people who echo my sentiments on certain issues, especially when there are some other people who are determined to be moronic. And so I found this clip of this Irish MP giving Netanyahu a piece of his mind. Let's watch it.
When you look at the photographs and the pictures and the videos that come from there, and you hear the screams of people screaming as the Israeli government burned men, women and children alive.
Thank you.
They burned them alive.
Yes, and the decapitated babies
and
too.
The world stands by while 15,000 children are being slaughtered, 35,000 men and women and children. And
you can tell the man is even like close to tears. If he's not already crying, he's really close to tears, because anybody with their humanity intact will know that this is not right. And anybody who just put themselves in the shoes of those people, or will just put themselves mentally in that place, would know that it could be them. What if the same thing happens to them, or their children, or their wives, or somebody that they know? What if it happens to them? But it's happening to some people, and the world is just looking on, and they don't want to do anything about it.
It's unbelievable, the genocide that's happening. A child with no hate, a child with no hate.
With no hate, an innocent
and
child.
The Israeli government say it's a mistake. A mistake.
A mistake. A mistake. Was it a mistake when they told you to cease fire and you said and you refused? Was that a mistake? Was it a mistake when you acquired weapons to throw at them? Was it a mistake the fact that you have the ability to know who is where, and you know through your technology that this place is occupied by women and children and innocent men, non-combatants, and you decide to attack that place? Is that a mistake? Is that a mistake? All I shall perish.
Oh, Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell.
Amen.
To see them children and their families burned.
Yes.
I hope him and his generals and the
sorry, the whoever wrote the subtitle said bond, but he's saying that, or I don't know, maybe it's the auto translate or auto subtitle because of the accent. He's saying that I hope Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell the same way those women and children burned. Okay.
Government in Israel, that
it is a terrible government.
Finally bring him to the resting place that he deserves born in hell.
Yes.
Because what is happening now, not alone is it apartheid, not alone is it atrocity in the war crime.
Exactly.
It's just horrific.
It is.
It's just horrific what they're doing. Where is their soul? Where is the soul of the Israeli people?
They've lost their soul. They've lost their soul. And I agree, it is not just an apartheid. In fact, calling it an apartheid feels very mild to me. It feels really mild. This is something else. It is not an apartheid. This is an atrocity, like you said. It's a war crime. It's a war crime on top of war. It's an occupation with... It's horrific. It's horrific, and I hope Netanyahu burns in hell. At this point, Netanyahu is just going to start getting curses. That's what he deserves. So he's going to start receiving curses. Before I wasn't cursing him, now I will.
Your government to do this to children. Where is their humanity?
I do believe that. I'm sorry I keep interrupting. I will remind it, but I do believe that there are some Israelis who are also against this, Jews themselves, who are non-Zionist and who are speaking up against this. So shout out to them. I just wanted to say that.
Where is their soul? Where is the soul of the Israeli people that allows their government to do this to children? Where is their humanity? The Israeli people, the Jewish people, after everything the Jewish people have suffered down over the decades, that they will allow their government to do this to other human beings. Human beings. But in the eyes of Netanyahu and this far-right Israeli government, Palestinians are human beings.
Exactly.
But today here, the Irish people say, we recognize Palestine. We recognize that they are human beings just like every one of us. Shame on Israel. Shame on what they've done. And will never be forgotten.
Yes. Thank you. Shame on Benjamin Netanyahu and his entire government. Shame on every single Zionist out there who is either there supporting it or who is supporting it in their minds. Shame on them. Even the Zionists we have here, yes, we have lots of Zionists here who come out and say rubbish, who actually look at videos of, you know, the new war jets that Israel has acquired that they are going to use against the poor innocent civilians, and they laugh and they just and they bet on when it's going to happen and how many people it's going to affect. Shame on every single one of them, and I hope all of you burn in hell along with Netanyahu. And just shout out to the Irish people because they've just been like amazing through all of this. And I know that I heard, I'm not sure how accurate it is. I honestly do not follow the news like that, but I heard that there were some people, I'm not going to mention specifics, but there were some people, some Irish people, who said they do not agree with their government's decision to recognize Palestine as a state. First of all, nobody cares what you think because the government already did it. Second of all, I believe that just like we have Zionists in Israel who are blocking trucks from carrying aid to the Gaza people, who are insisting that that Netanyahu continues this genocide, and we have Zionists in America who are signing warheads, missiles, and we have Zionists everywhere. We also have Zionists in Ireland there. So I'm not surprised that some people would say they don't agree with recognizing Palestine as a state. But I also want to go back to something he said, which is that in the eyes of Netanyahu and his government, his cabinet, the people of Palestine are not human beings, and that is the truth. And that is something that that is the propaganda that has been pushed for so long in the eyes of a lot of people who are now seeing this today and are not doing anything, who are now seeing this today and are thinking it's somehow okay, who are seeing this today and are blaming the victims by saying that, oh, they should not have been where Israel told them not to be. So that is because they disobeyed. That's why they and their children got bombed and attacked and burned alive, and who are saying all sorts of horrific things, despite the fact that anybody with humanity, with their soul intact, knows that this is just wrong. I believe that in the eyes of those people, they do not see that the Palestinians are not human beings. Just like in the eyes of people, in the eyes of certain people, black people are not human beings. In the eyes of certain people, women are not complete human beings. They're only like 3/4 of human beings. Just like in the eyes of people, some people like Muslims are not human beings, right? So in the eyes of certain people like Benjamin and his kind, his ilk, these Palestinians are not human beings, and so whatever they do to them is just fine because they're not really human beings, because there's nobody who has their soul intact who sees that this is another human being and would still think that it is okay to do all these things to a human being like yourself, a human being like yourself, a human being like yourself. If you're one of those people, I know you guys who watch on my channel, who watch my videos, you guys are awesome, and like most of you are like super awesome, especially those of you who are subscribed to me. So this is not to any of you, but there are some people who come and troll, and I just want to say that if you're one of those trolls and you're here just so that you can go and say rubbish, first of all, you know I will remove your comment, but second of all, kick rocks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video with me until the very end. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe right now and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time.